Yep. Finally, I get on at a decent time. Whoever give me a like, thank you. Appreciate it. Lovely people. Welcome. Hi, Stargazer. Glad you could make it. I might turn some music, but I'm not sure what kind of music I'd play. David. Well, I'll just tell you anyway. David Shredder, it turns out, he was just an alt account. As a random guy, I guess, just created a bunch of other random accounts, Stargazer. I was quite shocked when I found that out. That David is nothing but David Shredder is nothing but an alt account. I'm good. But yeah, apparently David Shredder's not the only account this guy has. Apparently he's giving Brody a really hard time because he's stealing his content and trying to get famous off of it, which to me is, yeah. Yeah, so David Shredder, he is an alt account created by some random guy. Well, one nothing to do with, so I don't know who this guy is that's using a bunch of accounts, but none of his accounts are allowed me anymore because I've been deceived before. Actually, I've been deceived, I think, twice. Well, actually, this would be, I guess, be the third time. Yeah. To find out David Shredder was actually an alt account by another guy who used a bunch of other ones to find out. Thank you, Stargazer. I tried my best. I just wish my sub count would go up a little bit faster because I'm still stuck. I'm getting close to 2,500 subscribers, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm still stuck at 200, wait, 2,490 something. Yeah, that's what I'm doing because I've done this before. Yeah, help more people show up. What I'm doing, not only am I streaming again, but I'm also going back to making only one video and one short because that was working really well before. And I think I went crazy and decided one regular video wasn't enough, so I think I dropped the shorts completely because I didn't think I needed any of them besides doing 3 videos. But then I realized but then I noticed in the last couple weeks, not working so well anymore, so yeah, I went back to one video and one short a day. Because I think that was actually working out well. Because in this way, people are not watching too many videos, and I'm not just do regular videos and wondering why I'm not getting so many views. Yeah, I think I'm better off with just one regular video a day and one YouTube short. So I'm hoping doing it this way again will get my subscriber count up faster. I mean, so I guess I don't know what I'm gonna do if this doesn't work out. Yeah, if I still don't get enough views, subscribers, I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I still feel like my sub count is not going up fast enough. I was uploading too many videos. I was uploading too many videos, and that was not doing me any good. I wish more people would just come in all the way because I feel like even when I do stream, my streams are kind of dry these days. I mean, I'm trying to stay hopeful, and hope that things get better. Yeah, I know I shouldn't think this way, Stargazer, but sometimes I feel like people are getting bored of me. You know, I don't really want to watch my videos or streams anymore. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing something wrong, and I wouldn't mean by wrong. I feel like I'm uploading too much content, and people don't like that. That's the reason why I'm going back to just one regular video and then one shorter day, because I feel like 2 regular videos were too much. One thing I will say though, Stargazer, I hope the guy that's giving Brody trouble, eventually he gets banned off of YouTube, and then Brody doesn't have to deal with this guy that's giving him trouble and stealing his content. Hope YouTube Hey Sophia. Yes, Stargazer, I hope YouTube bans whoever that guy is. Stealing Brody's content. I don't like when YouTubers get their content stolen. Cause I feel like that's not right. By the way, Sophia, I did find your other channel. At least I think it's your other channel, Sophia. Yeah, Sophia, I think I found your other channel. Because someone said you had not, yeah, you were getting really big. So I went to, someone provided me with a link to your channel. Like wow. Yeah, Sophia, your channel is doing really well. 10,000 subscribers. That is amazing, Sophia. Yeah, if you ever come in here with your channel, Sophia, I'll have to moderate that one because it'd be awesome if I have both channels moderated. By the way, Stargazer, before you removed that message, you said something about David and Brody, something important. Yeah, almost halfway to 3K, Sophia. Halfway there. I'm trying to work really hard to get to 3K either by the summer or by the end of this year. I'm hoping maybe to be soon. It does seem like going back to shorts again. Does seem like it's helping my view count go back up. I will. It feels like doing YouTube shorts again is really helping my view count increase a little bit. I mean, for a while there, I stopped with YouTube shorts because, yeah, every time I upload a short, the comments will get turned off every time. So I say, you know what? I'm done. But now I'm back at it again. So I'm hoping this time comments stay on. So far, I've done a couple and haven't had any problems yet with keeping the comments from turning off. What is it? I love underscore my bestie too. What is it? Something the matter? It's pretty quiet tonight. So I guess it also is not Friday night yet. I think I'm gonna stay on at least for an hour. It seems like the stream's not gonna go anywhere. Then I think I'll stop after an hour. If if things don't, yeah, if my likes and views don't get any better, I think I'll stop at an hour. If that's the case. feel like sometimes there might be people who just come my stream all the time, not some that I have blocked. Feeling that some of them are looking. I mean, I don't want to think that way, but I feel like some people that have blocked from my channel and streams, I feel like some of them might be looking around. So far, Sophia, this stream's not doing too good. I only have 2 views and 1 like. So this stream is not off to a great start. Maybe if I turn some music, but not turn it up too loud, maybe people start coming in once I put on some music. I'm not gonna have it turned up all the way, turned up too loud. Ooh, that's a good song, but I'm looking for the Igloo version of that song. There we go. I do not. Nope. I do not. I never will smoke anything. Oh, I sing, but that's throughout the day. I do walk around the block quite a couple times throughout the day too. And I watch TV. That's what I do not. I'm actually not interested. I'm actually not interested in the girlfriend. In fact, I only see girls as regular friends. Yeah, I'm not interested in kids, or at least having any of my own. Besides, I only see girls as regular friends, not anything. Not anything more. And besides, taking care of kids, it's not an easy thing to do. Because you have to make sure they have, as they get older, you have to make sure they have an education. You have to give them, you have to work all kinds of jobs to provide for them and stuff. Hello, Bloody 11. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I remember you. 'Cause I think you might have been in one of my streams once. Bloody 11, I think. I've been in one of my streams because I think I've seen you in one of them. By the way, this show of life, if you're still here, yeah, I'm not interested in being in a relationship, at least now I know, or having kids. slow night. A really slow night. Sophia, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm starting to think maybe I'm not cut out to be a streamer anymore. Yeah, someone would talk right now. I wouldn't just be sitting here waiting and waiting. Someone would talk right now. I wouldn't. There wouldn't be nothing but quietness right now. Yeah, I'm almost just about to call it a night for now because one's talking and I only have 2 viewers. Just sitting here. Or just sitting there, do nothing. Maybe it's just time to end this live for a night. Right now, not much of nothing, Sophia. Hardly anyone's really talking. And this guy, he just came in, asking all kinds. kinds of questions and saying I need kids. But he left. But now it's just nothing but silence, pretty much. I'll give it another. I'll give it at least. I'll give the stream at least an hour, Sophia. I have no idea. A man shown up so far. Pretty much, if an hour comes and goes, I'll probably just call it a night right there. Because I want, yeah. Nice. Welcome back, Stargazer. But yeah, Sophia, I'll give it at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Things start getting better soon. I think I'm just gonna end the stream for the night. Yeah, Sophia, I'll give it a little bit more time for the stream to improve. Doesn't seem like it's not getting any better. Yeah, I think that's it for the night. Yeah, Sophia, I remember back in the day, when I first started streaming late at night, my streams would do about, they wouldn't do too bad. This was way before either Shinobu or even Emmy and everyone else started coming around. Pretty much a lot of people started coming around. My streams wouldn't do too bad. I don't know what's going on these days. I think I know why my streams did so well, because a lot of people went in college to school. It was summertime. I have five. Nope, I'm back down to 3. Yeah, I did have 5, but yep, I'm back down to 3. Sophia, maybe I should just call it a night and just try again. Try again tomorrow night. Oh, hang on. Okay, then I'll keep it going as long as I can. keep streaming, doing as long as I can. If I start getting tired, then I'm gonna call it a night. Sophia, so far, no one new has shown up. It's almost been the hour mark is about to come soon, and no one has shown up to chat. You and the Stargazer. That's about it. I mean, there's been a couple other people, but not any regulars or anyone new has shown up yet. But I'm trying to stream as long as I can. Cause maybe I'll get lucky and get a few subscribers out of this stream tonight. Well, this is not going so well so far. Movement now, and I have one person watching me now and one like. Terrific. Hey, Dennis. Not much is going on right now. Kind of just waiting for people to show up. It's been almost an hour, and so far, barely anyone has shown up. There's been a couple people. I'm just hoping this. I'm just trying to stay streaming as long as I can. Yep. I'm trying to stay on as long as I can. So I feel like I can't stream no more, at least for tonight. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to branch out, not just restrict myself to rock and metal. I'm trying to branch out. Trying to do other music, other genres. I'm trying to do other genres, but I'm still trying to stick to the genres I do know best. So at least when I can. Thank you. There are some shirts I still want to get my hand on. Like, if maybe someday I'd like to get a Van Halen shirt because I don't think I have any of those. Bon Jovi would be cool too. Finally, last year I got my hand on an AC/DC shirt and a couple, like two Aussies shirts. I wouldn't mind having one of those either because Guns N' Roses is a great band. I mean, I see a lot of people that I watch, even some of my favorite guitars. My Chemical Romance, that would even be cool. That show from of that band, Chemical Romance, because um, the music is probably one of my top favorites of bands. I mean, I try not to limit myself to just Yep, it would. I try not to limit myself to music from just decades that I must listen to. I try to, spread it out. That's an amazing song. I think there's only one other song that other than Dream On that I really like by Aerosmith. It's a newer one though. It's called My Only Angel. It did with one of the modern artists. His name is Young Blood. Yeah, that's a great song. In fact, Aerosmith, they did a collab album with Young Blood. And I think there was sometimes I listen to hip hop, but not a whole lot. I don't think I've listened to that song. I'll definitely have to check that one out. Mob Rules by Black Sabbath. Yeah, I'm okay with hip hop. Then it depends though. If it's the hip hop with just mostly drum beats and nothing else, and I won't listen to that. I also won't listen to I kind of limit myself. I try to stay away from hip hop or rap if I can. But yeah, my go-to music, go-to genres. Metal is awesome. But yeah, my go-to genres are mostly rock, any kind of metal, country. I even like pop music. Yep. R&B is definitely no genre that I'm not a big fan of either. I mean, I met this few amazing R&B singers, certain ones I like. But other than that, I just try to stay away from R&B, hip hop, and rap. Oh, hang on, I gotta sneeze. I'm back. Had to. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I had to go off stream for a little bit for about a second because I had sneezed and I didn't want to do it on live. Again. Thank you. And that sounds kind of funny because I just sneezed. So that's a little bit funny. Yeah, me too. Yeah, yeah, true. I actually was not. Well, I started getting better. Can't remember when I exactly got sick, but I think sometime last week I started getting better. I mean, mostly I just have a cough. That's about it. But the cough isn't too bad anymore, though. Yep, yep, it is. So I did have back pain a few months ago, but it was only because I think my back was very knotted up. I was getting ready to take my brother's dog out one day. Nope. But yeah, I was getting ready to take my brother's dog out one day. And I think right after I bent down and then tried to come back up, my lower back gave out. So for like almost like almost 2 weeks, I couldn't walk right. As my back was still getting better, my dad was telling me, my dad was showing me these stretches that I should do to tell me walk better. And as I was doing them every day, it was actually unknotting my back, so my back was starting to get better. But now, yep, I'm gonna start doing that. Those stretches my dad showed me to unknot my back. And my back, not only get unknotted, but also straighten it out. I mean, every once in a while I do get back pain because I sometimes I have to root it out. Every once in a while, I try to be careful that I don't throw my back. So if I see that I might end up throwing it out, I might have to stretch sometimes just to prevent it. Well, let's see. First, there's the squats. Down and then back up. And then there's where you use your hands and lean back, go back and forth. Hey, Eclipsy. And I believe there was another one that, not much. Just chatting with my friend Dennis. But Let's see. Oh yeah, and then this is where I use only my back. And I stretch. Don't necessarily touch my toes, but I go down, which really helps the back. And then there's the other one where I make my stomach well, but also help my back. Anytime I feel like I'm gonna get all knotted up, yep, I remember this exercise my dad taught me. Each time I do this, my back feels a lot better. Another one I could do, well, I guess more of an exercise. I can go on the floor and do a couple of sit-ups. That might also help my back a little bit, doing a couple of sit-ups. Laying down and then trying to go back up as many times as I can. Yeah, I like Lipsy. I try to do them when yep. I try to do stretches as much as I can, especially when I know my back is not feeling too good. I mean, I used to not worry about that, but ever since I do on my back a few months back, now I gotta make sure that never happens again. At least not for a long time. Yep, yep, it is. Yeah, some people when they get to be in their 60s or 70s, some of them are still active because I guess they really, exercise and stuff. I was still young. I do know one thing. Some people, it does become harder for them to do exercise and stuff. And they have to be careful, otherwise they're gonna end up on the floor. I mean, my dad, he did used to walk a lot. A few years back. He doesn't actually do that much anymore because he is, of course, getting up there in age. fact, I think he's about your age. Oh, wait, hang on. I think he's about your dad's age. Dennis, 75. Yeah, he's 75. He'll be 76 this year. Same here. I would love to, but I know it's actually not the right time to sing because it is late. I don't want to wake anyone up in the house. Yeah, tonight, same here. Because I know my dad wishes my mom were here today. But she's in a better place now. I know once he goes, that's it. And both my parents are reunited. Yep. Wait, what are you trying to spell? There. Yeah, mine I just, well, it's only been 2 years since I lost mine. Well, almost 2 years because I lost my mom back in 2024 in February. Pretty soon it's gonna be 2 years. Really, really. Okay, this person needs to go. Because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why you're saying this stuff, but yeah. I know who you are, but you need to go. Yep. I just officially banned him because I do not need weirdos in my streams. Guess up to me to keep my streams safe and family friendly as possible. Because none of my mods are not really around tonight. Yeah, I think once I get past the hour mark, even beyond that, I think that's when weirdos start coming in here. By the way, man, did you watch the Super Bowl this year? Because I heard it wasn't that great. It's been alright. I mean, there were one side they did get a couple subscribers, but then there were streams where I got absolutely no subscribers. Hey, crazy grandma. I'm good. One thing I do wish, Dennis, I wish a big streamer would come in here and really help me. But I'll take whatever I can get. Yes, I am. Yep, I was. Wait, Mike Fisher. Yep, Mike Fisher. Yep. I did, Dennis. Yeah, his channel's still up, but you just can't use it until till next year. Because apparently YouTube has a rule that you have to be 16 and older to use YouTube. So he won't be back until next year. Yeah, I really do miss him because he was actually one of my best, not only one of my best supporters, but also a great fan, but also every time I went to his, for the first time I went to his stream, he welcomed me. Yeah, I do really do miss Mike. But he'll be back next year, which would be great because it'd be amazing to have him back. Oh, by the way, Crazy Grandma, how do you know Mike? Um, I'm curious, Crazy Grandma, how do you know Mike? You wouldn't happen to be related to him? Or wouldn't happen to be a friend of one of his 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 relatives. Oh, okay. I think he also has a friend as well. Forgot what his name was, but he is still subscribed to. He's also subscribed to me. But you know, Mike also has a friend. It's also on here. Yeah, he subbed to me. I just can't remember what his name was, so. But yeah, he's one of my subscribers. Alright, Dennis. Thank you for chatting. Yeah, I don't remember what his name was, but I know he's one of my subscribers. And it's also a friend of Mike's. I wish I could remember what his actual name is. Because he also happens to be a friend of Mike's. Oh, so his hair's gone. So his hair's longer than the when I last saw him. Cause I remember it was already long, but it's gotten longer since I last saw him. Wait, Axl Rose. That name sounds familiar. Oh wait, I think he's part of Axl Rose. I think he's part of a certain band that I listen to. I don't think of what the name of the band is, but I know he's a band that I listen to. He's in the band I listen to. Just trying to think what it is. I don't think it's Guns N' Roses, unless I don't think it's Guns N' Roses. I know it's a band that I listen to. Oh, yep. So he is Guns N' Roses. Yeah, I wish YouTube. Well, not YouTube, but I wish Australia when I made a rule that anyone who lives in their country had to be 16 to use YouTube or even social media. To me, that's not a fair rule. To me, Australia should not have done that. I think most of the US is already following Australia with the social media ban and the YouTube ban. In most of America, I think, has followed the social media and YouTube ban already. But yeah, I don't know why some of these people, some of these politicians feel like they need to ban kids under the age of 16 from social media and YouTube. To me, that's not fair because mean, it shouldn't be up to these politicians. It should be up to the parents, not the politicians. Hey, Anthony. I'm good. I understand. Sleep is important, Anthony. I've slowed down on my posting a little bit. I was posting 3 videos a day, but then I decided, well, I just seen some of my 1 through 3 videos I was posting every day. I noticed 3 videos weren't doing well, and decided that I'm going back to the old format, the one that actually was recommended by. Thank you. I'm going back to the old format where I used to schedule not only my regular covers, but also the shorts, YouTube shorts. And I still have Declan to thank for that, Anthony, because I know he was helping me out, and I think the way he was telling me to do it with the hashtags and the yep, it is. You had to wait. I was doing the upload before because Declan told me to do it that way. Add the hashtag, but also do one regular video and one short. I feel like that was actually working out well. I completely abandoned that. So I decided I'm gonna do it that way again. Because it was Declan that gave me that idea back when he was still one of my subscribers and one of my supporters. I decided, yeah, I'm gonna go back to the way I used to have it. Because it's because of Declan that my subscribers really going up, because those tips he gave me did really help. Yeah, I still haven't forgiven you know who. And I don't think I ever will because he ruined everything. He turned a lot of people against me, including Declan. But I'm trying not to dwell on that too much because, yeah, that was back in October. By the way, I didn't tell you, Anthony. Not too long ago, some guy named Jethan Janssen came in here. And he claimed not to be Ethan, but I knew too well that there's no way it can't be him just because someone's name is Jethan and Janssen. Yeah, I think it was because there's no way I wouldn't have guessed that because just because his name's Jethan then the Janssen. Yep. All I had to do is just switch the J and the E around. Yep. Even the picture looks a lot like the picture he had before. Yeah, Anthony, I wish somehow I could get Declan to come in here and I could fix everything, but I'm trying not to do that. But I wish there was a way to get him back in here. I mean, I did see him in Brody's stream today. I mean, he didn't say anything to me, but yeah. Yeah. He was very helpful back then, back in the days. He was still one of my supporters and subscribers. I just wish somehow I could show him that my streams are safer now and I'm not letting anyone guess with me that's suspicious. I wish I could somehow get him back in here again. But yeah, he was in Bro's stream today. And it seemed like he was in a good mood. What's up, Asher? Glad you can make it. I will play computer games. Yeah, Declan did collab with Brody once on the song. I think it was Enter Sandman. I think that was the only time Brody and Declan ever collabed. I even love to commentate. They both... nope. Just in a YouTube short. I am 32, Asher. Yeah, no, Anthony, just in the YouTube short. I think I left a comment on that video. 32, not 22. 32. I mean, back in the... Yeah, Anthony, back when Declan was one of my friends and one of my supporters, whenever he'd come in here, it would always be awesome because even if it wasn't for very long, he would always say hi and always do his job as a moderator really well. Probably just gonna watch TV, pretty much stay at home. Maybe, yeah, I guess I will do 2 videos for the day. One regular video and then one short. That's about it. Nice. I am not. In fact, I'm actually not in a relationship either. But it is what it is. Nice. Nice, man. And the last 2 times Declan came in here, he did ban people that were causing trouble, so that does still give me hope that maybe he'll come back one day. Because that still gives me a little hope. Yeah, it still gives me hope, actually, that Declan will come in here again and start supporting me and moderating again. I still haven't given up hope on that, Anthony. Even though that person named Jay, or whatever his name was, came in here once and saying, that person that came in here once said Declan will never forgive me or pay any attention to me. Yeah, I think that person was wrong to say that. Yeah, he was. Anthony, I feel like Declan, if I could just keep giving him more time, maybe he'll come around eventually. Yeah, I'm trying not to, Anthony. Do my best not to. Alan Walker. Yeah, I've heard of that name. Yeah, I have heard of Alan Walker. I think. Thank you, Anthony. Finally decided to do a song by Jelly Roll. In fact, I think I might actually start listening to his music more often because then I wanted to listen to his music originally, but then I decided maybe I'm not giving his music a fair chance, so I decided, why not? I don't think I've seen that. I have been watching him though on the show that's on Netflix. Netflix called Star Search. That is that he was a judge on. Oh wow! I might have to look up Jelly Roll's transformation. Body transformation. Oh wait, Asher. Thank you for stopping by. Well, my stream didn't do too bad tonight. 5 likes, not bad. I mean, I could have gotten a lot better than that, but I'll take it. 5 likes. At least I'm not stuck at 1 like. Yep. Love you too, Anthony. And I will. You too. You too, man. Hello. 2 people. Oh, hello, 1 person again. Well, guys, I think once this reaches 2 hours, which is shortly, I think I'm done streaming for the night because I put in 2 hours and I think that's good for the night. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. But thank you all for everyone who joined. I wish I would have gotten more likes, but I'll take 5 likes and that's it for tonight.